More reaction now to President Barack Obama's major speech in Cairo. We're joined in the studio by Malaysia's opposition leader, Anwar Ibrahim. Last night in Paris, he hailed the president's efforts to bridge the divide between the United States and the Muslim world. Welcome, Anwar Ibrahim.
Thank you, Liz.
You praise his efforts, but of course the divide does exist. Do you think this speech is a beginning, as Barack Obama would hope it would be?
It's a profound and courageous speech. I don't believe it's going to satisfy all quarters. But the fact that he made reference and recognition to Hamas and its role, the commitment to withdraw from Iraq, the two-state solution, short of condemning the aggressor, and I have clearly some reservations insofar as Afghanistan is concerned because of the loss of civilian lives. But what is, to my mind, very critical is how the Muslim world respond. Hamas must be encouraged to respond. Iran must be encouraged to enter into a series of negotiations, however protracted and difficult it may be. Because I again believe that this is the best chance for the Muslim world to see a committed, courageous President of the United States of America. Mind you, I've been stressing this point. Barack Hussein Obama is the President of the United States. He is not a spokesperson for the Muslim world. But to come to this stage with a strong statement appealing for a seasoned, reasoned dialogue as equal partners is something which is not only unique but unexpected.
But what issues resonate then for Muslims in Southeast Asia? For you as well, the Arab-Israeli conflict is at the heart of the problem, or are there other issues that are just as important?
Well, the Arab-Israeli conflict is of course very central. There are other related issues. Not many are quite satisfied the way the President is dealing with the issue of Afghanistan, although I have great confidence in Holbrooke and Mitchell in Arab-Israeli case. But what is reassuring is his commitment to the democratic agenda, that governments must be legitimate, must respect the sentiments and the of their own people.
Well, you said in your speech last night in Paris that Muslim extremism is byproducts of a society without accountability, freedom or democracy. Now, of course, the United States has in the past been accused of backing the very leaders who actually make these things impossible. Is this again a new beginning?
Well, we'll have to see what is the end result of this impressive, passionate statement. Because the major criticism against this and the previous administrations is that the contradiction between the appeal, the pronouncement about reform and democracy, and supporting the dictators and the ruthless regimes throughout the world.
So what would you expect to see next? Of course, not just from an individual, of course, because he represents an administration and, of course, a country with its own interests.
I'm more committed and concerned about how the Muslims respond, the reform within the Muslim world.
Well, we've already heard from Osama bin Laden very much criticizing the speech. Hamas saying it has some contradictions.
Osama, of course, does not represent the Muslim sentiment, but I think the vast majority want peace and security and respect. I believe Hamas can be persuaded. Hamas has not been convinced because there's clearly a selective ambivalence, protecting the aggressor and recognizing the occupation. But if you can convince Hamas, and at least to enter into this negotiation, is a major progress in this direction.
Of course, they, as many have said, they have to renounce violence and also accept the legitimacy of Israel too. So a lot still on the agenda.
It's a long way ahead, but it has to begin.
Anwar Ibrahim, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you, Elise. Thank you.